Hey survivors, welcome to Qigong with Kevin, sponsored by Aortic Hope. Big shout out to Karen and Rob and everybody else at Aortic Hope for all they do for us survivors. You know, post-dissection surgery, post-aneurysm surgery, post-heart surgery, post-cancer surgery, life can be a challenge, and it's so good to know. Just like the skimmer birds here on the beach in their flocks where they stay together, it's always good to have community to help us through challenging times. I really like doing Qigong here at the beach because it's just a perfect blend of where the 5 elements in the Chinese or the Eastern Wuxing, the 5 elements come together and integrate themselves. You have fire from the sun, you have water in the ocean, you have earth, all this beautiful sugar sand. You have the metal element, the air coming through off of the ocean, that salty, wonderful salty smell. And you have the beautiful beach vegetation for the wood element. So the 5 elements are all integrated very wonderfully here at the beach. But today I want to talk to you survivors about something that's very important to us as survivors, and that is being able to say no. So a lot of times we are put in many positions where people think that our health is perfect because we look good. And we can look really good, but inside of us, our aortas are torn, or we are ravaged with cancer that eats our organs. So many things internally that don't show on the outside. And so a lot of times, many of us that have had handicap parking permits in the past have been questioned when we pull into a handicapped spot because people can't see that graft or that torn aorta, and they don't know how we are struggling with our health. So learning how to say no when someone asks us to do too much of a task that overburdens our body's capability as we are healing is very important. But it can also be extremely difficult to say no to a friend. So I want to show you a Qigong flow that, again, Dr. Bob Lindy taught me at Traditions during clinic. Good way to practice say no. And actually the Qigong flow is part of the Baduan Jing, or the 8 silk brocades. So to practice this, helping us learn to say no, we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward. And of course, we'll do our 5 keys as taught to me by my Qigong instructor, Master Marissa with Yochi Qigong. And we're going to wiggle, relax, open up all of our joints, sink our breath into our belly, find our structure connecting us with the heavens and the earth, and move with intent rather than force, and put that big old smile on our face. Smiling releases so many feel-good chemicals, and that sunshine feels so good right now. So after we've warmed up and the qi flowing in our body, we're going to stand with our palms facing down. There's many ways to do wise owl looks back, or wise owl looking back, but I like to do the way the flow that Marissa with Yochi has taught me. You slowly, on the inhale, turn to the right, keeping our structure straight, moving our fingertips towards the back in a rotating motion, moving our eyes to the back, keeping that smile on our face. Exhale, come back to center. Then to the other side. Inhale, chest expands. Come back to center. Exhale, chest contracts. Inhale, belly expands. Chest opens up. Exhale, come back to center. Now, we're going to speed this up a little bit. This exercise is really good for just range of motion with respect to the neck muscles, keeping our neck in shape and in tune, so we can look over our shoulder when we're driving a little bit easier, and also just being able to look over our shoulder anytime during the day. But there is another very important symbolic significance to this flow, and that is learning to turn our head side to side to say no, 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 no. So by practicing turning our head right to left, to right to left, not only are we opening our neck muscles, but we are also learning to say no. We don't even have to say the word. We can just turn our head. So my doctor told me one time, and I've always remembered this, your number one job in life is to take care of your own health. And if you're doing too much, you're no good to anybody if your health fails. So it's very important to be able to say, no, this is too much. And I do have this problem because I'm always saying yes. Yes to tutoring students, yes to taking a class, yes to this, yes to that. And it ends up stressing me out and taking its toll on my body because I'm not getting the amount of sleep I need. But I'm really trying to do the Wise Owl Looks Back hybrid version of learning how to say no. So important, survivors. Don't do it too fast. You might get a crick in your neck, pull a strain, or create a strain on ligaments, tendons, and muscles. But you can slow it down. I really do like the slow version of Wise Owl Looks Back. It's just so relaxing. You can stretch. My Qigong instructor says 70% effort. Don't go past. Come back to center. You can even put some spinal wave action in it, as one of my instructors, Dr. Lau, teaches. A little bit of spinal wave action, bending the knees, straightening the knees, keeping that smile going. Inhale, chest, shoulders back. Exhale, bring the shoulders in. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, shoulders in. Great, very relaxing flow as part of the Badwan Jin or 8 Silk Brocade survivors. Great shout out again to Aortic Hope for what they do, Karen and Rob and everybody else there. And move the chi. Where the chi goes, the blood flows. Where the blood flows, oxygen goes to your body, and our health just benefits so much by moving. Check with your doctor always about Qigong. Make sure they say okay. Be blessed, survivors, and see you next time.